Hi, I'm Dave, the Great White Lake, WBO, Oriental and International Champ, and you're watching the GladrapChannel.
Thank you for coming again to the Ferocious Boxing Gym. Obviously so close to the big fight, so looking forward to it and looking forward to all your good questions.
Before we start, do you mind just taking one step up just to the microphones? Yep, beautiful. Thank you.
Have you finished sparring now, George, and what's the game plan from now on?
I finished sparring yesterday. Got my good 6 rounds with Albert Bell. He's number 4 in the world, 22, 23 and 0. Hell of a fighter. So we brought him in a couple of weeks ago. Kept me super sharp. So we finished that off yesterday. I did a very good 12 rounds as well on Saturday with Albert and Dana Cool, who's an Australian champion as well. So we are well on track. Sparring is done. We're just keeping everything nice and sharp. Every bit is pinpoint. No stone unturned. I became champion and got better, and that's what it is.
Have you ever had a better preparation?
No, this preparation has been to a T. You got to think, for the Lopez preparation, it was so up and down, up and down. We had to go through so many different dates. For this, it's been just all the way to the top, and I'm peaking, prime, ready for war.
George, I'd like to ask you about your time with Manny and how that's rubbed off on you. Can you tell me the best piece of advice that he's given you, or what you've learned most from it?
Yeah, look, my time with Manny Pacquiao was invaluable for my career, especially early in the piece, doing my 12-round preparation like he was. So I knew when I got to my championship fights, I knew exactly what I had to do to be victorious and to become world champion. So back then, he said I was ready to become champion back then. So hearing that from an all-time great, hearing that from a guy like Manny Pacquiao, when he's telling you in 2017, 2018, you should be champion right now, and me turning back and saying, no, I'm patient, my time will come. That there gave me that extra boost. If it's coming from him, it's just a matter of time, and that's what it was.
There was rumours that he was actually going to be at the fight. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm hearing he's going to be here, so I look forward to catching up with him. And
you still keep in contact with him regularly?
Yes, definitely was kept in contact, and unfortunately he didn't succeed with his push to become president. But you know, he's a strong man, so I'm sure he'll be pushing again for the next election.
Very good.
George, have you had any downtime, mate? I mean, after you won the title, you're very focused on your training. Have you had a chance to unwind and enjoy it, or have you been straight in the gym?
Straight in the gym. My downtime was building this beautiful gym. That was my downtime. I got to be in my gym, build it the way I wanted, and straight back in the trenches, straight to work. Straight after my biggest win of my career against Devin Lopez, I sat down with my team and said, okay, first, how do we get better? How do we get to that next level? We're never going to get content. We're never going to rest on our laurels. And who are we going to find next? I want the best name. No easy fights. Give me the best name. And here we are.
What are some features of the gym, mate? Can you point out any?
Look, it's a beautiful gym. You know, the lighting. We just put up that beautiful Ferocious Boxing neon sign. The ring, the bags, you name it. It's a great place, but it's a private place. This is not open to the public. Obviously today we got you guys here, but this is where we put in the hard work, and that's the way I want it. I want it hidden away. That gate is closed, that door is closed, and we put in the work, blood, sweat and tears. That's what we've been doing for the last whole time since this has been set up.
George, so much of your career has been in anonymity. Like, have you enjoyed sort of the support? Like, has it been different preparation with all the interest from us and everyone else?
Yeah, it's great to have the media here, finally getting the support and getting the backing from you guys. I embrace it. I'm very humbled by it, and you know, I'm champion of the world, so you know, I'm sure you guys have to be here supporting me. So we're going to continue this journey. This is going to be another great victory. Like I said, I've left no stone unturned. I'm ready for a fight. I'm ready for a war. So whatever he brings to the table, I will bring everything better than him, and I'll win this fight. And again, this journey not only continues for myself, but continues for all the great media here in Australia. These are the big fights coming to Australia, and I'm truly humbled to be, you know, the face of Australian boxing and to be bringing these big mega fights to Australia.
So you're ready for war. What have you got in store for Haney?
Everything that he hasn't seen. I'm ready for a fight, and I'm sure he's ready for a fight, but I'm ready for a war, and he ain't ready for a war. Everything I do better than him, and he will find out June 5th.
He called himself the dream. How badly do we rule his dream?
Yeah, it's just a dream for him. I'm reality. I'm a nightmare. So, you know, everyone has dreams. I had a dream to become champion of the world, but unfortunately, most of the time, a lot of dreams don't come off. And this is his dream, but come June 5th, the nightmare, reality will kick in. Will kick in from round one.
You recently posted a video Devin celebrating your win over Lopez.
Yeah, I found it very funny. Very funny. I waited for the right time. I've had that video for many months. You know, I find the way I look at it is he's celebrating a foreigner's victory. Now, I thought he had a $10 million fight lined up with Teofimo Lopez. Or was he that terrified of Teofimo Lopez that he was happy that I won? It is what it is. I just put it out there just to show the world, you know, and to show his people that this guy's celebrating a foreigner winning, but it is what it is. And I've got a few more tricks up my sleeve, and you guys are going to have to wait for the press conference, and Devin Haney's going to have to wait for that as well.
George, can I ask you about your training specifically? I've heard that you do a lot of really heavy weights, heavy squats. Boxing trainers will say this is, you know, will slow you down. How do you make sure that you stay sharp and don't get slowed down when you're lifting those heavy weights? What do you do?
Yeah, look, I've been lifting heavy weights, explosive weights, banded weights with resistance bands, you know, for many, many years. And I'm probably one of the fastest fighters in the world. So that myth of weight slows you down is just a myth, and I've proven that 110%. This preparation, especially the first 8 weeks, as soon as I got back after the Lopez fight, myself and my strength conditioning team, we went through hell. We pushed so much solid weights, numbers that I've never done before in my career ever. We've tracked everything, and you know, it shows the power. It shows that I'm in my prime right now. Like I've said many times, I wasn't in my prime for the Lopez fight. I am in my prime right now. I'm hitting harder than ever, and I'm ready for war, ready for a fight, and ready for victory on June 5th.
When you start to taper off on the weights moving into a fight, like, is it, how many weeks?
That was gone many weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was all done and dusted. We are very scientific with everything we do. We make sure that everything that we do is for a cause and for a reason. We're not just doing it to show off, to say, hey, look at us, we're lifting
So just give me
150
a little
kilos.
bit of detail about how you measure that scientifically, or like just a little bit of an explainer about how you make sure you're not getting
Yeah.
swollen by head.
Look, we have velocity readers. So if I'm stacking 150 kilos, but it's taking me 0.1 to lift, it's too heavy for me. Now, if I'm stacking 150 kilos and I'm lifting it at 1.5, 2.0 at velocity, the weight is perfect for me. I'm strong. So that's how we track everything. We make sure that we're not just lifting and struggling to go through it. We make sure the speed is there, the explosiveness is there. And that's why I'm the most explosive fighter. I'm so fast, I throw punches in bunches because of all that kind of work that we do as well. And you know, everything is on track, pinpoint scientific.
George, where does this fight rank in the history of Australian boxing?
The biggest, full stop, the biggest. Every belt on the line. Obviously, I'm bringing all the belts. He's bringing his half piece, but this is the biggest. You can't compare to any other fight. This is two undefeated guys, two guys that have so much to prove. All the belts here in Australia. This is history. And full stop, this is the biggest, no matter what they want to say.
You're good. Can I just ask you one quick one, sorry? That right hand against Lopez, are you able to walk me through it and tell me if you saw something and how you set that up, essentially?
Yeah, we can maybe if you want, we can jump in the ring, we can walk through it like that. But I don't think the insurance covers me as much. But it's something I saw many months before I fought Teofimo Lopez. Like I have seen so many holes, and me and my team have seen so many holes on Devin Haney that we pinpoint everything. And when the time comes, it's not like I had to think about it. It was there, ready to go. As soon as I seen him make the mistake, I let it go, and boom, on the chin. And the same with Devin Haney. We see the holes, we know the mistakes, and they will come automatically.
And just one more on Haney. He's got a very good pull counter. What's the strategy in beating him? Is it putting pressure on him, getting up in his face? Is that what you're thinking, without giving too much away, of course?
Yeah, look, he thinks he's got a good pull counter or a counter punch and pulls back. Let's see how long that lasts for when I put my hands on him. So everything I bring to the table is too much for him, and he'll find that out real quick. Reality will kick in from round one.
Thanks, guys. Give us a couple of minutes for some training here.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, mate.